Sasa YouTube, here's 5 habits you can do for free that will increase your lifespan, and stay tuned to the end of the video to get a bonus 6th. Hi, my name is Daniel Chage. I'm a family nurse practitioner currently practicing functional medicine, and I am here to help you in your quest to attain and maintain optimal health. Before we start talking about the 5 habits, we need to talk about the markers that are used to show aging. Number 1 is C-reactive protein. So C-reactive protein is released by your liver whenever there is inflammation. And whenever you get to see the C-reactive protein numbers being high, it shows you that your aging is setting in. Inflammation is a predictive marker to show that if you have more of inflammation, you will possibly have less of a life. The second marker we would look at is fasting glucose, and this is a very common marker that we look at, especially in just normal blood work. Whenever this number is high, it usually shows that there's aging that's setting in, which reduces longevity. And then the third one would be in a lipid panel. It's called triglycerides, and they are sugar combined with cholesterol. It makes your possibility of getting cardiovascular disease higher, and thus that reduces longevity. The fourth one is good sleep. If you don't get good sleep, your body will not rest, and thus it stays in a stress state and tends to reduce your longevity. All right, let's start the habits. Habit number 1, walking for about 15 to 30 minutes after you eat lunch. And this shows that it reduces your fasting glucose. It also reduces your triglycerides. It reduces your cardiovascular heart disease risk, which eventually increases your longevity. Number 2, standing for about 3 hours after you have eaten lunch. So if you're at work, getting a standing desk and just working standing for 3 hours after lunch, and that has been shown to reduce your fasting glucose quite significantly. Number 3, slow eating. So it is recommended that you chew about 25 to 30 times, especially if you're eating something with a lot of fiber or meat. It has been shown to reduce the desire to eat sooner. By reducing that desire to eat sooner, then you tend to eat less calories. And if you eat less calories, then it tends to reduce your triglycerides, which ends up to reduce your cardiovascular disease risk, which eventually increases your longevity. Number 4 is no use of cell phones 30 minutes before you go to bed. It has been shown to increase the quality of sleep and increase the length of sleep. Your body gets to rest more, and your body is brought back to balance, which helps you live longer. Number 5 is stretching before you go to bed. This has been shown to do 2 things. One is it helps the quality of sleep that you have, which we go back to number 4. And eventually reduces the stress in your body and thus increases longevity. And number 2 is it reduces the leg cramps. And by reducing leg cramps, it relaxes your muscles, which ends up giving you good quality sleep, and you get the spiel. If you're liking this video so far, like and subscribe below. As promised, I will give you a bonus 6th, and this one is for the brave of heart, and it is turning your shower cold for the last 60 seconds. It's cold exposure, and it does 2 things. One, it reduces the possibility of you getting sick. Sickness is pretty much your body being in imbalance, so it prevents you from being in balance and keeps you in balance. Number 2, it is also shown to reduce depressive symptoms. Depression is one of those things that reduces your quality of life because you don't feel motivated, you don't feel like you want to do anything. Cold exposure usually reduces depressive symptoms. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below.